Hello, world. I'm Christian Diamante, intern.
I'm Taylor Brufford, also intern.
So, first of all, what do you actually do as an intern? What does your week look like?
Yeah, so it's actually really cool because it's not your typical intern job. We don't just follow around the other staff members all day. As an intern, we focus mostly on working with the freshmen. So for me, I lead a freshman Bible study. I mentor through discipleship and coaching a lot of the freshman leaders. So I disciple 7 women and coach some of our servant team leaders and then some of the other community group leaders. I also just love meeting with students and drinking a lot of coffee with them, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, intern with crew is basically being on staff, but for a 1-year period.
Yes, and more than one female and male from the senior class can intern.
Okay, wait. So there could have been another girl interning with you. Okay.
Yes, I didn't have to fight someone for this position.
All right, well, my next question for you guys. Why did you decide to be an intern?
Yeah, I can go first. For me, I always kind of just had it on my mind to do full-time ministry or to do maybe engineering. I kind of had a pull in 2 different directions. Right, there's all the allure of being an engineer, and then there's right full-time ministry. For me, 2 of the really big things that pushed me to deciding to be an intern. One was just the impact that one of the interns had on me my freshman and sophomore year. Ben Messina, shout out to him. He discipled me my freshman and sophomore year, and he just really poured into me a lot and taught me a lot of the basics, and really, because of the time spent with him and his just mentorship and discipleship, helped me to grow in my relationship. And I always really wanted that for other students. I really wanted that to kind of multiply that experience that I had to other students. And I thought this was the best way to do that.
Yeah, for me, I did a summer mission with Crew before my senior year of college, and realized how bad I was at workplace evangelism. It was just not what I was good at. And 2, just seeing how the Lord worked in my life. I became a Christian freshman year of college. The Lord used Crew, and so doing ministry has kind of always been what I assumed. But senior year, the Lord really broke down what his expectations of me were, showing me that my gift is working in ministry, but I can still be a devoted and Christ-following person, and I don't have to go into full-time ministry. So I think just finding the freedom that this is actually where I want to be. So, yeah.
My next question is, let's be real, how do you guys live? Financially, how does this work out for you guys?
Yeah, so we as interns spent this whole past summer building a team of ministry partners. So the way it works is for the summer, that is our job, right? That was our job, is meeting with people this year on Zoom and phone calls, but in a typical year, right, meeting in person with different families, friends, churches, and just asking them to partner alongside with you with support, whether that be financially or prayerfully. And that's what that looks like. For myself, I really loved the experience. It is a very difficult one, but it gave me an opportunity to really just connect with a lot of people that I don't typically connect with on a deeper level, and able to share a lot of what the Lord had been doing in my life in college with those people. Just to see the Lord provide this whole summer for myself, and I know Taylor as well, was just really cool. Really cool just to be able to rely on the Lord in that way. Right, so summer support raising, right, and then once the semester starts, that's done, and we can fully, commit to doing full-time ministry here on campus, and not have to worry about, our finances, right? That is all covered for. Yeah.
All right. And then obviously interning with Crew can be a little nerve-wracking, or just interning anywhere. Going into that full-time ministry for a full year, what were some fears that you guys had, or were you guys nervous about anything at all going into that?
Yeah, for me, one of the biggest fears was honestly the financial stress of graduating. I was, like many students, graduated college with a decent amount of student debt, and so trying to figure out, while Crew does take care of you, can I financially live while also paying off student loans? And it's definitely something to talk about staff with. I was able to bring that into how I am raising support, and it wasn't something that prevented me. I mean, also too, just the stress of, am I good enough? Like, do I know enough? Like I said, I became a Christian freshman year of college. So compared to some people, I'm newer in my walk with the Lord, but the Lord can use me, even though I've only been walking with the Lord for, it'll be 4 years this year. So just trying to break down barriers of, do I know enough? Am I enough?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For me, there were a few different things, but one of the biggest things for me was just trying to decide to do this while considering my family and really what I thought my family wanted for me. My family was super supportive. They absolutely support this decision. But my dad was an engineer, and my parents paid for my college to be an engineer. So the next logical step is to get a job in engineering and make money that way to provide for myself and my future family. So that was just a very difficult thing of coming to terms with for myself that, hey, this is certainly like where the Lord has called me, like regardless of right, the financial side of it. Like, I know that this is where the Lord's calling me. And it took some conversations with my parents, but like I said, they're super supportive of it. And I certainly don't have any regrets, but that was something for sure that started to put doubts in my head of hey, like maybe like, right, it makes sense, right? You go to college, you study this, so you get this job. But yeah, that wasn't really what was satisfying for me, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So if people have more questions about what interning looks like or what your experience has been, what should they do?
Yeah, you guys can hit us up. We'd love to meet or talk with any one of you guys or girls out there. Our numbers are maybe on the screen. Maybe they're right here. My number, Taylor's number, right there. Very nice. You can text us or just find us, whatever. We'd love to answer any of your questions. We'd love to buy you coffee. We have the ability to do that. Isn't that fun? We can buy you coffee.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk with you. Whether it's
Pumpkin
about
cream cold brew, I got you.
that sounds good. It sounds kind of intense. Yeah, we'd love to talk with you about interning, joining staff, whether it's right here on a campus or right overseas in the world somewhere. Stinting is an option too. Part-time staff is an option too. But we'd love to talk with you guys about any of it or just our experiences in general if you're interested. So.
Any nerves you may have or hesitations,
Yeah.
we got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thanks for taking the time, y'all.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for talking with us.